Hello one and all, I am Pallet Games, and you join me today for Duel of the Day. It's a new cracking little segment where I just play a random card game, play a game and talk to you guys. Why not, hey? It's nice to always mix it up a little. Today I'm playing Scraps, and how this is a bit of an odd choice, but hey, why not? Could work out well, then again it could not. But we're going to start off with a Scrap Beast face down. I think that should solve us quite well. Playing Yugioh, in case you didn't know, and sort of getting ready for the September format. For those of you who are not aware, we have a ban list in March and in September, which just basically regulates different the card pool, basically what's banned, what you know what you can't play, what you can only play two of, what and you can play one of. Because as a general rule, you can play three of anything unless it's said otherwise, but you can't. And the last format we had was crazy fast, and we've gone to a lot more slower game, which a lot of players prefer. I feel, well, I do. As I think a lot of people are saying that this is probably one of the most balanced formats we've had in ages, and I would probably agree with that. We're going to let that through. So, to give you an idea, for those of you guys who aren't that up on your Yugi knowledge, ooh, to be honest, I've not seen that played with them before. Destruct Potion. That's quite a clever little card to throw in. Because, well, it's obviously the extra boost, but I think that's a clever idea, to be honest. We'll let that through. Now, this deck you're going to see a lot of Vikings, I feel. But I'm just playing a bit of a rogue deck just for fun. Why not? How are we going to combat a very annoying Viking avatar Barong? That's the question. Well, for a start, I think we should discard Maxi, because this means we get extra draw power for every time he special summons. So we'll get a draw straight off the bat from him doing the avatar play. We'll just let him get rid of his card. I don't mind. I know it's going to give him a little edge, but it's worth it for the fun aspect, I suppose. What are we going to add to hand? We'll probably want a Goblin at some point, so we'll add Goblin. So this is probably jargon for you guys who haven't, and probably haven't even clicked, and if you have, you're probably going to click off by now anyway, if you're not into this sort of thing. But those of you who are still sticking with, cool. We can get a bit more technical with all this jargon. Well, it's pretty simple stuff. For an outside player, it would be a bit more complicated, because it is a complicated card game. But, we're going to jump into a Scrap Dragon player, I think. So that would be a good way to go, I feel. I think if we just go in for a hit here, that might be worth doing. I could run into something nasty, though. Do I risk it? I feel we should. To be honest, I'm not surprised by that. We are going to special Scrap Beast. That seems like a pretty solid play, to be honest. I think if we just set all our face down, that should give us a bit of space, give us a chance to think about where we're going from here. Definitely an interesting place to be in, but the problem is they have such bad, well, more or less not bad, but annoying OTK potential. They're probably the fastest deck of the format. You're going to see a lot of Evil Swarm, because they're obviously the counteract deck. They counteract everything this format more or less. They did last format though. I suppose Evil Swarm players, it's just a good place to be at the minute. But yeah, how you guys been doing? I just wanted to, while I'm doing this, I suppose I can talk about some of the sort of stuff going on with the channel and stuff. I thought I'd add this segment as like a little quick 10-minute vid or whatever it happens to be, talking about, you know, the what I've been up to and such throughout the day-to-days goings on. Thought it would be a good idea. I mean, if you guys like it, let me know. That'd be cool. We can't do anything about that. But I think his effect will kick in. No, apparently not. Oh wait, he weren't face down, was he? No. I don't know why I was thinking that. It was crazy. So yeah, let's talk about channel. Everything seems to be rocking along nicely, but I feel like a lot of series are coming to a close soon. So I'd like you guys to let me know in the comments, sort of, what games you're wanting to see from me. Because that would be cool. Ragnarok 2 is very much a possibility. I might put some more of that on, just to gauge whether it was Steam. That's the problem I have at the minute. I don't know whether you was interested in Steam Saturdays or Ragnarok. So I'll have to, I'm not sure, to be honest, how I'm going to approach this. But in terms of this game, I would imagine the best play here would be to go with a Redox play. Special Redox by removing the maxi. That's why it's good to run maxis with scraps at the minute. Just because it gives you throwaway cards. We'll get rid of Scrap Dragon. I shouldn't have realised. I've just realised I had 2 calls. That was probably a really bad idea. My head's all over the place about that. And I don't even know why I did it. Probably because I'm a crazy son of a gun. But we can now go into Crimson Blader, which is going to cause him real problems. Which I love. I'm glad I'm causing you problems. If he has a chain, this is going to be really annoying. I hope he hasn't, to be honest. And he has. But it's not one I can be worried about. So he gets to get rid of his monster, bring out a new one. No, we're fine with that. No, we're fine to continue. We're going to attack Garunix head on, I feel. That's probably the most efficient move. Because that means he can't bring out his Garunix now. That's why it's good to be running Blader if you're in your extra deck. If you potentially can bring out Blader, I would recommend. I think loads of the decks currently can though, so you shouldn't have too many problems. This is the main reason to run him, I feel, because of Garunix. He's going to be such a pain in this format, but it's a nice deck to run, I suppose. It's going to be the Metis. I would imagine this is a tier 1 deck, to be honest. This and Evil Swords, I would say. You know, I think this isn't even a deck what would even be in the spotlight at the minute what I'm running. That's a fair comment, I would say, because I didn't come into it planning it to be. I like to run rogue decks, as I've said. But I should have a deck profile up of this in the next few days for those of you who are interested. I just thought I'd throw this game up because I thought it'd be fun. I could be wrong though, it could be very boring. So he's now stuck with the dilemma of how to deal with Blade. I've got Book face down, which is going to make things really awkward. And as expected, he's just fell into my trap. Or rather, spell in this case. But it's going to mean that he can't, you know, use his effect, which is what he's trying to do. I'm not having it. how he's going to react is the most important thing now. I think I have caused myself a little problem with misplaying with the Scrap Dragon. I just weren't thinking there, to be honest. I had 2 calls. I don't even know how you do that. From the outside, it's like, you. But yeah, so it's easy to get caught up in the moment. My life points are looking terrible at the minute, but the thing is now he's going to find it hard to play around what I've played, because his only real plays with Vikings are the Grunix plays. Now, if I've stopped that straight out, he's going to find it really awkward, try and play round. And this is just to get rid of him. Now, I've got way more coming up as well. That's the problem. If he just straight outright destroys it, like with a Mirror Force, something on them lines, I've got a call. If he goes for a deep prison, that would be the most effective thing to take me out, I feel. That is the only thing I'm going, oh crap, he might do that. Now I'm going to set Goblin. That's just going to give us a little defense from a potential OTK, because this deck, that is what they're all about. They can come up with some right surprising hits. But I've at least stopped his Diamond Dire Wolf playing. They normally only run 1, so I'm not. There's a potential for a second. I'm not going to dispute that. Some players I've seen play 2, depending, I suppose, on what your preferences. But mostly, I would say you'd play 1. We'll see though. He's played a few unusual cards already with that Destruct Potion. I mean, it was unusual because I haven't seen anyone play it. I mean, I suppose it's quite nice tech, to be honest. But he's now left thinking, you know, I've got a deck which just nothing here because Grunix is gone. That's what Blade has done. It's locked him out completely and he's just scrambling for an answer to it. That was why he tried to do the wolf play, just to get rid of him, but I shut him down with that book, and I think that's what really hurt him the most. And who knows what he's going to go for. I suppose I can talk some more channel chat while I'm at it. What was I going to say about the channel? Firstly, you know, thanks guys for all you new guys who have checked me out and such. We're starting to go on the rise, which is nice. I'm not sure at this point. I'm in a transition between thinking what you guys prefer, the sort of Xbox gameplay or the PC gameplay. Let me know below. I'd like to know. I'd like to know all your opinions. So, you know, if you have a time, you know, I would love to hear a comment from you guys. I'm always for, you know, I tend to reply to every comment. So, you know, it's definitely appreciated. Equally, if you've got this far, well done. I appreciate that too. So, once again, he is trying to make another play, probably for Diamond Dire Wolf, I would imagine. If he has a second, I mean, I'm thinking of other options. See, he's gone for Cowboy. I knew he wouldn't have a second Wolf. I was thinking, ha ha ha, I've got one over on him. Because I could take out his Crimson Blader. I'm just going to make him face palm as soon as he sees call. Even if he has a bribe face down, I've got a second one. And that would really annoy him. He has, for the most part, stopped me there, though. I will say it was creative thinking. I think that's why Cowboy is such a versatile card. It's great for offense and great for defense. So let's pop this up like so. See if he has a answer to it. I doubt he will, because as the game goes on, he's going to find it harder and harder. To play out of what I'm doing. Because it's yet another turn he won't be able to use Grunix, and the longer I stop him from doing that, the more chance I've got of winning, basically, because now he's starting to lose all his cards. I will say he was playing, the only problem with his deck was it was just I don't know, I think he didn't play badly. I just feel he probably overextended a little. That was my opinion. But he should be fine in terms of I'm trying to think. I should be able to go into another scrap dragon. I don't see why not. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've scrap beast. So we are fine on that front. We might even want to just poke him a bit first. But I think what's nice about this is I'm going to be blowing up his cards as well. Just to make him a little more infuriated than he already was. Because that's it now, he's going to be relying on his spells and traps to stop me. And that's not going to work. So I now go flip Scrap Goblin. Which will make for a perfect target for a Scrap Dragon. Now I already know that's not a good card, because obviously he would have used it if it was of any relevance. So it was a Call of a Haunted. Well, apparently he found a way round. That is annoying, to say the least, because I know what it means for the future. Can I beat him this turn? I can do 56. Potentially, I think I might be able to. I'm not sure. I'm going to need to try for an OTK. So let's get Redox out. Or Redox, depending on how you like to say it. So let's remove them two. Bring him out. Go in for the kill, as it were. Yeah, I think we have game, to be honest. Yeah, we have. So, Redox goes in. He's got 13 left, and we can call again for the Scrap Chamber, and that will finish it off. That was quite a nice contested game, I would have thought. But that just gives you an idea of their power. I think more or less Crimson Blade won it, maybe. The deck has so many ways of bringing out at level 8s and level 7s. It's kind of what they do. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, or even other card games, because I was thinking of doing some Soul Forge, I'd love to do some Hearthstone when that comes out. I've never played WoW before, but the game in general intrigues me. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked, I would like if you could leave a like. Please favourite and share. For this instance, it would be more or less my benefit rather than the game's. Because it's free. You can download it. So if you want to do that, you can do. I won't leave a link because I'm lazy. But if you demand it, I might. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And goodbye.